advertising that reach customers. With the email marketing program, you as a small business, you can reach a lot of new customers and prospects within your means. So that's why it's a great marketing tool. Okay, there's a question here. Are there reliable lists that can be purchased on a small budget? That's a really great question, and we get asked that a lot of times. And just to let you know, like, our policy here is that we don't accept clients that have purchased lists, and it's not really necessarily a moral issue or a moral reason why we don't accept it. It also reflects business reasons. There's very few examples that I can think of where someone has purchased a list and that they've been successful with it. And yeah, it kind of reflects in terms of the industry and how it works. A lot of times people will create a list, they'll sell it, but they're not just selling it to you, they're selling it to other people. And by the time that you're actually sending to a list, maybe the recipients have received 10 to sometimes hundreds of emails. In some cases, we've done consulting work, we've examined different situations, and we've seen people receive upwards of 50 emails a day to their inbox. So that's one of the reasons why your results are not going to be that great. The other reason is a lot of the ISPs, the Yahoo, and they have technology built in that will detect if you're sending to a purchase list. So if they start seeing that you're sending to a lot of people that on a distribution curve tend to receive a lot of spam messages, well, the chances are they're going to block you, or they're going to put something to basically prevent your messages from being sent. So in general, quick answer, I can go into more detail. A quick answer is that we highly recommend against purchase lists. Okay, there's another question here. How can I compare one email service provider to another by using sender reputation? That's a good question, and I think it gets a little bit more complicated to that, because you have to differentiate sometimes in terms of how they structure their service. So some email service providers, what they'll do is you're on a shared infrastructure, so everyone is sending out their email messages using the same sending IP and domain. There, your deliverability is going to be a result of everyone else's reputation combined. In other instances, and that's how we work here, is that if you come on board on what we call an ESP client, you're always using what's called a dedicated infrastructure. So it's an IP address that's dedicated to you, and really then you control your sender reputation, you control your deliverability, and as a result, the results are usually a lot better. And the fact is, because you control your sender reputation, there's a lot more. You can get a lot better results out of that. There's a question here, do you find sending a postcard that matches your email marketing complement each other? Yeah, this is how we kind of talked during the presentation. We talked about email marketing is one channel, but what we try to do is focus on the business objectives of our client. And a lot of times, email marketing is one channel, but there's a lot of different channels, and sometimes there's a mix or relation, or there's more of an effectiveness or a synergy by combining them in more than one channel. It's difficult to answer me. Like, this question is very general. Well, some cases, for instance, we may look at or analyze the situation, and we may find that we may employ more than just email marketing. It could be an email marketing campaign that's followed by, say, a postage mail send. It could be also related to advertisements that we put out. Our focus is really on email marketing, but we understand the different ways that it combines in terms of a successful marketing program. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any more questions. Okay, so there's some questions that are going to send privately. That's fine. We have our contact information. So that ends it for the webinar, and it was really a pleasure for me and Oscar to spend time with you, and I'm glad you can attend. And as I mentioned, we'll make the recording of the webinar available on our website soon. And in the meantime, if you have any more questions or anything, feel free to contact us. Thank you, and have a great day.